Hello, hello. Wow, 6 of you already. That's like fast for me. Good morning. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I never stream over here very often. Maybe I'll start. I don't know. Could I just ask a favor and could you tell me if you can hear me okay? My mic is right here, but I could totally adjust the settings. Awesome. Thank you. And let me know if you need me to turn up the gain, the sensitivity, please let me know. All right. Awesome. Awesome. And I hope the air is definitely on because, like, I'm a Florida girl. I'm a thriving Florida woman over here. But because the mic is like directional, hopefully it's not going to like blast down on the sensitive spot. Awesome. Well, hope you guys are having a beautiful day. Happy Friday again. I'm here because I'm feeling a buzz to share and I'm just going to honor that buzz when it comes up, but I'm going to be pulling some cards and essentially going through the Zodiac signs and giving hopefully a little guidance. Listen, like, disclaimer, it's early for me, like brain-wise, cognitively. I've got my coffee over here, my big old coffee. I'm working on it. I'm staying hydrated too. Your brain needs hydration. But let's just start, and then if we do have time, because 12 zodiac signs is definitely a lot. If we do have time after, we can do a little Q&A or something. But let me just go in. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for showing up and being here. I'm kind of amazed right now. All right, so what I'm going to be using today, this one is called the Cosmic Tarot. It's one of my favorites because I find it really easy to read. Watch, I say that and then I'm struggling, but all in all, the cards are fairly dramatic and they help me to like see things a little more clearly. I'm also using the Fuzzy Prism Oracle card deck. I'm pulling this out in case we need clarification on anything. So this is not something I might not use it. I'm gonna see. It's nice to have a little backup if you want some clarification. And I personally love that deck. It's super simple, holly simple, but cool and just what you need. Like, it's just the right message, a little bit extra. All right, so I do have an ASMR video planned for this evening that I'm gonna create. It's one that I've never tried to do before. It's a different setup. It's in a different room. I'm hoping everything goes how I want it to go, so I'm just sharing that. We'll see. Cross your fingers for me, Give me a little of that magic. All right. I want to share especially a thank you to all of you in the Patreon community. Thank you so much for helping me to create these videos, for holding space over there, for sharing community. I'm just so grateful. And I want to give a special thank you as well to those of you who have pre-ordered my book, because I have a book coming out at the end of this month. I'm so freaking nervous. Like it's a big deal for me. It's something I always wanted to do and it manifested. And, I worked on it with another person, a co-author. So it was a great experience. And I'm just nervous though. I'm nervous before anything. So thank you to those who have ordered the book. The pre-order helps out so much with like how the book is seen, or, if Barnes & Noble wants to pick it up, or I don't know, that kind of stuff. I'm a total newbie. The book is called Crystal Intentions, and you can find it on Amazon, but I'm not here to promote that. I just wanted to say thank you because I have so many people to thank, Thank you guys. I know it's hard. It's like hard. I know I shouldn't be nervous, but I can't help it. It's like, ooh. All right. So before I start, I am shuffling, but let me just light a candle. I'm sorry to drag it on. Let me light a candle. I'm using a lighter today. I need to get more matches. All right. And I'm just setting an intention to tap into perhaps some intuitive guidance, some supportive insight. The right person hearing the right message at the right time is my ultimate hope here. We all know how that goes, right? You could see an ad, you can watch a movie, you can hear a song, you can have a conversation with a friend, you can hear a conversation you're not even a part of. And sometimes something clicks, and sometimes one word or one suggestion or one different point of view can provide so much like space clearing, like clarity wise, like fog clearing. So I really hope that whoever's meant to receive will receive that. All right. So as I'm shuffling my cards here, I'm focused on Aries to start. And I'm going to pull 3 cards for each sign. And just, it's general. Like, I'm not trying to find specifically if you are an Aries or an Aries moon or an Aries rising. I'm an Aries moon. So, hey, maybe not the most comfortable position for the moon to be in, but it's okay. It's okay. We have ideas. We have energy. All right. If you want to set an intention, if there's something you're looking specifically to hear about, and this goes for all the cards, all the signs, I'm sorry. All right. We're just looking for some guidance, a little insight. I cut my deck and I'm going to pull 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. So we have death in reverse, which means to me, some of us have Aries, have walked through a door. You've crossed the threshold. You feel it. You feel you're stepping into another space right now. It's very evident. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, which is telling me there's something you had to give up, perhaps, materialistically, material-wise, some kind of like, oh, I'm the boss. I know what I'm doing. But the door, you went through the door and you kind of lost that hyper confidence, if I could say, in terms of how you're dealing with things on the material realm, specifically your money, your health, your home, your career. And we have the Princess of Pentacles straight up. So it's almost like we had to walk through a door, which is amazing. Hey, like, let's cross the threshold. But we had to take a step down. We're not the big fish in the little pond anymore, perhaps. Or maybe we're realizing, wow, there's a whole lot more that I need to learn. I'm not in the queenly position that I thought I was. And now I'm okay, though. Like, I'm okay. You're okay. We're okay. I'm not trying to talk about me. What is that, third person? I don't even know. But it's exciting. It's like, instead of having to control everything and oversee everything, now we're back in a place of eager anticipation. I'm excited to create. This is different. This is new. This is fresh in some way. So congratulations to those of you who this resonates with. That's a great thing. And it's just like, if there was any stress about feeling like we took a step down or we gave something up, or like, ooh, now I'm not as wise as the next person now that I'm on this next level, or I've leveled up, but that means that I've kind of like, I've taken a step down in some way. Am I making sense with that? Do you guys, this is Aries. We're in Aries right now. So congratulations. It's fun to take a little step up and then realize there's so much more, and you get to be a little more playful in that field. Maybe you're not as, the responsibility maybe isn't weighing on you as much. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure you have tons of responsibility, but I mean, as far as that creativity or whatever you're building, it's like now you can go back to, like, I don't want to say beginner. That's definitely not it, because you have a lot of knowledge with you about it all, but it's more of like, it's a little more playful. Like, that's what's coming up. All right. So congrats. You know what? Let's just pull a Holly Simple card. I'm going to do a little spoiler right now, but I'm actually working with Holly for the first time on a retreat in Costa Rica in March. And I'm so freaking excited to meet this creative individual, this amazing artist in real life, and hang out. So, all right. Nope, I'm still on Aries. So we're just going to pull a little guidance for Aries. Forgive. All right. Aren't these cool? I love these cards. Forgive. There's something. Let me just look at it. I always pick up something a little different in relation to what we're talking about here. Let me just move my stuff. I have a very little desk setup going on right now. I feel like we have to forgive ourselves for needing to step through that threshold, needing to focus more on ourselves, and instead of what we're creating, focus more on who we're allowing ourselves to be. So let's say maybe some of us went through a door, some of the Aries, I'll just keep saying the sign, I'm so sorry. Aries went through a door by some kind of choice, of course, right? But it's almost like maybe we did go through it because we had to downsize a little, or because we had to, like, I'm overwhelmed, like I need to relax, like I need to ask for help, or I need to delegate or something, so I can be a little more playful and I can step back into, so Aries can step back into that creative aspect, or just having like more of a fresher look at things. And maybe some of Aries are held up on that a little, like, oh, I gave up something. I gave up my power. I gave up control in some way, but there's nothing we need to worry about there. So just forgive yourself if you're feeling anything going on like that. All right. So Taurus, shuffling, and I'm going to remove the cards from the deck when we move on, because I don't want a lot of repeats. I hope that's okay with you guys. I'm sure you're chilling over there, enjoying your Friday. All right, so Taurus. Again, a little guidance. Taurus moon, rising, or sun. Cut the deck. Gonna pull 3. All right. So we have Taurus, 8 of Cups. Some regret. You're feeling some regret, emotional regret, or regret that's making you feel very emotional. You feel like you lost it all. Oh, I could have had this. I could have had that. It could have been so big. We have the Emperor in reverse. Feeling less than confident, probably, perhaps Taurus, in through whatever this experience is. But look, Ace of Cups. So stop worrying about what you've lost here. Stop feeling disempowered, Taurus, as if like you're not capable or you're not able to be in control if you want to be. The Ace of Cups is this like fulfillment card. So look at the pictures here. Oh man, I broke some of my cups. Oh, I lost some stuff. Man, this place sucks. I'm wearing this jacket. I'm totally overdressed. And it's like, like, all right, but look what's coming. Like, we're missing something. Or by focusing on the past or what we don't have, we're not able to see what's coming. And this is Ace of Cups. Like, this is like ultimate, like love, emotional fulfillment, feeling supported and nourished, I want to say, which like nourished is one of those words that like kind of cringe a little when I say it. And I just want to go back to the Emperor here. The Emperor is like a disciplined kind of approach, so maybe we're holding on too tightly to some kind of discipline, or we're like hung up on that the Taurus is hung up on that in terms of like the regret. Oh, I should have done it better. I should have stuck to that. I should have clung a little tighter. I should have been more organized. I should have put my foot down. Let it go, let it go, because the ultimate outcome here, or what's coming, is very fulfilling. So like, stop looking back. Dude, stop looking back. And let's pull a oracle card for this as well. I'm sorry. That's not what I meant to do. All right. Just a little clarification. Whoa, okay, that one jumped out. Self-care. All right. Energy work. If any of you do energy work yourself, sorry that's backwards. I don't know how to fix it. But energy work, like moving your own energy. It feels like here you want to tap into your heart's desires. What in your heart do you feel like you want to experience? And let yourself talk about it, and let yourself breathe it in, and let yourself like be about it and think about it. So the self-care here is not necessarily a bath, although it could be, but it's asking you to like move whatever's in your heart out to self-care through a point of like expression here. All right. I'm sorry that I'm like cruising through. I do have some plans today, so I don't want to dilly-dally. So I hope the message just gets to whoever. All right. So now we're going to Gemini. Gemini, sun, moon, rising. All right. Cutting the deck, choosing 3 for Gemini. All right. So we have the Queen of Swords. So here again, another like taking on a lot. Some of you have taken on a lot and it is weighing on your mind. You feel kind of like resentful about it a little, or like almost like you're looking at people who don't take on a lot and you're like, oh God, what is that like? But almost like a chip on your shoulder, you know what I mean? We have the moon, the subconscious. This is asking you to access your subconscious here. Assign things to your subconscious, even work in the subliminal, the subconscious more. If you've taken on too much and you feel it, assign some things to get done by ways unseen. I know that's a little vague, I guess, but essentially, maybe meditate, something like that. Tap in and say things or affirmations and just say things to yourself like, I know I'm going to get the support that I need. And I know I'm going to reflect on all of this and look back and see how easy it was and how easy it was to get stuff done. And wow, things just fell into place so easily. So it's asking you to like manifest. It's funny too, because I was just working with a lovely Gemini and like very similar messages came up. All right. And then the 8 of Wands. So for me, this card is about, especially in this deck, is about like doing things like that you didn't realize you could do. And like, look at the face on this guy. He's just like, oh, sorry. He's like maniacal, almost like, holy crap, I did it. I did it. Kind of like Black Swan, like at the end of the movie Black Swan, where you're just like, oh my God, I did it. All that work. I mean, it gets a little dark in that movie, but hey, it's Halloween season, right? But just not that this card is dark. I feel like you're going to show that there's all that stuff you were creating, all the pots you had going at the same time are going to work out, and you're going to be like, holy shit, I freaking did it. Oh my God. So I guess the message here is just to like work with your subconscious, work with a little magic, if you're into it, and try not to feel so resentful for all the stuff that you've taken on, because this is what you signed up for. Don't get me wrong. We can delegate, we can assign to the subconscious as an example. But your path, if these are things you've taken on because you want to experience them, then they're things you're meant to experience. You could also delay them. You could also put them on hold sometimes if you really do feel overwhelmed though. So please like to keep that in mind. All right. Now we are going to, what was that, Gemini? We're going to Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. Hello, fellow Cancerians. All right. Oh, you know what? Let's pull a card. I'm sorry. Back to Gemini. Just want to pull one of these. Right. The universe, again, this is for me about like looking beyond the wall that's in front of our face and going to the window and asking or assigning. This is very subconscious for me as well, because the universe is within us. We have access to the subtle realms, if I can say, and remembering that there's so much available here on the earth, in the subtle realms as well, but there's so much available. So like go to the window and look and relax. And I don't know, like remember that this is all a piece of the puzzle. If you are overwhelmed and you need to, take a break, please do. But also, if you're manifesting this, if this is something you're truly committed to, remember to manifest from a point of completion and it being done and how easy it was. Listen to like Abraham Hicks or something, she's great for that. All right. So we're back to Cancer. Cancerians, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay. Any Cancers out there? All right. All right. Okay. 1, 2, 3 for Cancer. Let's see how much we get called out. Excuse me. Hope that wasn't too loud. All right. 2 of Pentacles. So some of Cancerians are having a hard time making a decision on what to do next here, right now, in the material realm. What do? I'm kind of disconnected from what I want, and I'm more tapped into logic. I'm more thinking like, what's the right and what's the wrong instead of what's right and what's wrong for me. The Devil. Don't be scared. This is just about being stuck. You're having a hard time making a decision on what to do because it's a big decision, because it is one of the decisions that is going to have a very heavy impact on your life, maybe probably the lives of others as well. And that indecisiveness is really causing the Cancerian sun, moon, rising folks to be stuck. Like you're stuck, you're held. Like that's what the devil represents. In esoteric philosophies, evil is only stagnation, is stillness, not like quiet mind stillness, but being stuck in one place. So we kind of hold ourselves in these stagnant positions when we're not clued into like what decision we want to make. We shouldn't rush into decisions. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And because we're not making this decision and because we're stuck, the wheel is just not going to spin. Like it can't turn. The circumstances can't change all that much unless we make the decision. So let's pull a card. Like just do it. Check in with yourself. What's valuable to you? What is valuable in your experience? What of these options that you have allows you to be your best self, or the self that you want to create in this world? So we're going to pull a an oracle card for Cancer as well to give a little insight. Sorry, one more. Just cut. Okay. And it says service. So you might find the answer to what you're doing by which one allows you to help more people. Which one allows you to be that best self so that you can help and can serve, Like I feel like serving is a very big passion of mine. I use it in air quotes because I think it has in our modern verbatim language. It's like serve, like I want to serve you, but it's more of like being of help, being a good Samaritan. And what of these two choices will allow you to be that in your fullest capacity? All right. It also is showing this hand between two hearts. So some of this might be like a relationship for some of you and what to do about this relationship. Maybe you've been there together for a long time and it's like, you've grown apart. And you don't want to grow apart because you love each other. So you're both committed. But like, is that part of it? Are you okay with a different kind of relationship, like an alternative kind of relationship? Or are you looking for that in someone else? I don't know. Like the hearts is making me think of that. All right. So you got to just make a decision because you're stuck. And it's not just you that's stuck. It's everyone else that ends up being stuck because you're stuck. Like who's related anyway. Okay, so now we're moving to Leo. Hey, Leo. I have a lot of Leos in my life. My dad, my son, my friends, lots of Leos. And Aquariuses too. Okie dokie. So, Leo, 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. We have the Fool. I love this for Leo. The Fool. Enjoying like a new journey, a new start, something, like you can get lost in it. It's here for you now. Then we have, I can't remember. I think it was this one. It was the second one. The Hierophant in reverse. This is asking us Leo, to move beyond tradition, to think out of the box, that it's not the path most traveled potentially right now. It's a new path that you're doing, that you're totally creating, and you have a whole space to do it in. Like it's your show, Leo, which I know you love to hear. And it's like, Leo is, from what I know and what I've witnessed, like they like tradition, like they like the family dinner once in a while, or the Halloween party, like they like the traditional kind of stuff and like keeping up with that. But maybe we're being asked here, Leo, to make our own traditions and be very creative and just really get out of the box and out of the old paradigm. And then we have the Princess of Cups in reverse. She's always tricky for me. She's like a Cancer. She's like hard to read. Like, girl, what are you thinking? She's got it close to her chest. She's covering, the cup. She doesn't want you to see. Well, I guess you can see, but You know when people eat and they put their elbows on the table and it's kind of a sign that they're like very protective of their food. So here it's asking Leo, or the guidance I want to say, is to reveal yourself a little more, to come out a little bit more. Don't, you don't have to like show everybody everything. But if there's something that you've been keeping a secret on this journey and you've held tight to your chest, let's say, and Leo is such a heart on the sleeve kind of sign. Sorry, since we're backwards, let me do it this way. But it's asking you to like share a little more, be a little more out there. You're ready. You're ready to be a little more out there, whatever this new journey is for you that breaks away from tradition, that isn't what your parents wanted you to do, like that kind of thing. That's something that you're going to have to explain what you do every single time you talk to someone, because they're going to be like, what? You're on YouTube? What? Oh, okay. That's your job? You know what I mean? Like, all right. So let's pull an oracle card for Leo. Listen to yourself. But I want to say this is about like listening to like some kind of just guidance, just being very perceptive. So with the Fool, right, it's very easy for the Fool to lose track of their surroundings because they are so in their own bubble here, like they are so in their own world. So tap in, listen, make sure you're aware of what's going on, particularly something auditory or something you read, some kind of, I don't know, something like that. The words, listen to the words, listen to the sounds, listen to your body, but tune in from that aspect. All right. Don't worry, if you missed it, I'm going to upload this, like it'll just load. All right. So now we're going to Virgo. Virgo, sun, moon, rising. All right. Choosing 3, just keeping it real simple. Okay. Queen of Cups in reverse. Maybe Virgo has lost their cool a little bit, or they're really struggling to keep their cool in terms of their emotions. Maybe they've been kind of bottling them up for a little bit, Virgo, and maintaining, we just got out of your season not too long ago. Virgo season just passed for the most part. I mean, we're pretty into Libra right now, but we just passed, and that's a lot of work for you. That's a lot of emotional, how do I say it? It's a potential for you to really run yourself down and keep yourself focused on the doing. Let me set it up. No, it has to be perfect. I got to set it up. And we can kind of like push Virgo, like our needs and like how we feel on the back burner because we have such a responsibility to set things up. So it's kind of calling us out a little for that. 10 of Wands, not the most comfortable card. And this speaks to too many things, like too many projects, too many things going on, keeping you trapped, like running you down, just really stuck. Oh, thank you, Natalia. I feel like I'm pronouncing that totally wrong. Thank you so much. Super generous of you. So Virgo's neglected a bit of their self-care, their emotional, what their emotions have been telling them. And now it's like there's so much going on, or there was so much going on that we still feel kind of trapped or run down physically by it. And then the 7 of Swords. It's asking you, so both moony kind of cards, both like, it's swords, so it's mental, but it's also got this full moon in the background. So it's really asking here, I think, to know that there are pitfalls here. There are things that can snag you up, especially mentally right now. So I would say, Virgo, like focus on your mental health and your mental care. Journal, like express, validate, allow yourself to tap in. Like, don't be scared. Like, I really, out of all the signs right now, I really feel for you, Virgo, with this reading, because not because you can't handle it, but it's just like a sensitive time, it's like a sensitive time to like go, 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 go. And you're at the top, and now it's kind of like whoosh. And it could be something we coast through, but Virgo's very tight, you know, like they're uptight. Like it's like, it's a gear shift for sure, you know? So, allow your intuition to guide you, allow yourself to be guided through the emotions that you kind of had to or chose to disconnect from, and know that you can navigate. There is the light. When we go that route emotionally or intuitively, or we're actually just listening to what our little signs, little things that talk to us are talking to us, we can navigate all the little things that could trip us up. You know, the light is full then, you know, it might be nighttime, but that full moon can be pretty freaking bright, right? So it's asking you to tap back into that. And let's see what the oracle card would be for you. All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Oracle, just a little add-on, just a word, you know. Focus. All right, it really wants you to focus on your intuition, on yourself. Like, look how the eyes are closed. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. The brain, like you, the pituitary gland, or I'm sorry, the pineal gland here. The pituitary is more here, I think. But if you're into crystals, Virgo, like put one on your third eye, like lay down, take a nap, like rest, focused on yourself and what your inner communication is doing, leading you, guiding you. Okay. Build the rapport again with that inner self, because you're very analytical, Virgo, right? You can see so clearly what's better and what's not better and what could solve other people's problems. But you know what? It's time now for your care. You know, you give yourself a day off, Virgo, you know? Oh, thank you, Lisa. Thank you. Okay. So now we have, what comes after Virgo, guys? Libra season. That's where we are right now. Okay. So Libra. All right. So Libra, we have the 5 of Wands. It seems like you have something you want to create and you're almost battling yourself in some way to either get it started or how's it going to go. And you're like, have this inner fight. So very Libra. Hard to make a decision. Hey, Heather, thank you so much. Thank you, Heather. The 3 of Pentacles, building. So you have some creative things that thank you, Molly, that you guys are the best. This like kind of battle of creativity within yourself. Like, look how twinsies these are, you know, like they're very similar looking. And it's like, I want to do this. Well, I want to do that. Well, I want to do this. Well, blah, blah, blah. And you know, because you're building something, like, you know, it's because like the reason it's so hard and like challenging and you're back and forth with yourself is because like you're building something that you're going to share and you're going to put work into and other people are going to enjoy it. So like, yes, like that can be an inner battle. And here, Libra, we have, and this is so you, right? Well, maybe the Queen, but okay. The Princess of Swords here. It's serious. Like, you know, Libra, we're asking, was I saying Virgo? I'm so sorry. Libra, we're all about, we need you to get serious. You know, we need you to step into your power, to take things seriously, not too seriously, right? Like, we love your creative energy. We love, Libra, your ability to really like romanticize things and embellish things in like beautiful ways. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you. Sorry, I almost missed you. But like, you're powerful, and whatever you put your mind to, you'll be able to do. So it's really just kind of saying to like trust yourself and know like there might be a way to unify what these like inner conflicts are. There might be a way. So sorry that it's not super clear, but it's just like reminding you of like, Libra, hello, like, you know who you are. You can get this done, you know, like that kind of thing. And it is like you're sharing something. It's something you're building. It's like a house or a cathedral or a stage or a song or a book or something that you're sharing with other people. So don't get in your own way, Libra, you know. Hi, I'm so sorry I can't see your name. SI, thank you so much. That's so generous of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't get in your own way, because we want to see what it is, you know, and we want to see you there doing it. So don't get in your own way. All right, and let's pull a card for you. An oracle card, Libra. Okay. Well, that's how it cut. So I'm just going to honor that's how it cut. Meditation. Sorry, it's backwards again. I think it's backwards for you. It's got to be, right? Okay, so let's meditate. Let's focus. Let's put that inner focus on getting out of your own way. Set intentions. I am in alignment with myself. I am in alignment with my creations and my creative energy and my thoughts. And I get out of my own way so that I can complete my project that I am going to share with the world, because that's what I want to do. I would say the meditation should be focused, like I said, on don't trip yourself up. Don't overcomplicate things. It's okay when you're getting started with something to I don't want to say half-ass it. That's totally not what I mean. And I know no Libra is going to half-ass anything, but it's okay to know it's not going to be perfect. Nothing's perfect. Just get started. Don't trip yourself up over the creative details. All right. So where are we? Scorpio, coming up on your season. So happy birthday, Libra. Happy birthday, upcoming Scorpios. We're in October. Carmelita. Oh, what a beautiful name. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. So Scorpio. What kind of secrets you got, Scorpio? All right. So we're pulling 3 for Scorpio. All right. The Princess of Wands. So there's been some eagerness. There's been some kind of seduction, I want to say. Let's see what else we have to say here, because she trips me up, the Princess of Wands. But so you can see her. She's ready to go out and get started and use everything in her arsenal to do it. But is it kind of tripping you? I'm sorry, I just scratched the mic. Is it backfiring? Is it messing with your own truth and perspective? All right. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So this card's very luxurious, she's on her estate or whatever. And this is telling me that how do I say it? The rushing to create or even for some of you, I'm feeling conflict. The delay in creating is delaying that that thing, the house, the yard, the estate, the security, the real security. I've reached the top. I'm at the top. Whatever that is for you, it's kind of getting blocked a little, Scorpio, by some kind of a little immaturity. Please don't get mad at me. A little immaturity. But yeah, we got the Magician, Scorpio. Was there ever any doubt? You have everything that you need to create this, to get the bag, to get the house. I don't know. To get what you want, that fulfillment, that completion, that I've arrived. We just have to remember that you have every tool. You are so powerful. You are so capable of all of this, of getting what you want. But let's do it from a place that is more paced, less rushed, less urgent, a little more forthcoming to yourself about what you're capable of, and stop putting yourself down. Stop putting yourself as oh, I don't know who I am, or people don't treat me the way that I want to be treated, and that's because of this or that. It's okay. It's okay if your feelings get hurt. It's okay if you chew on things a little mentally that are reflective and help you to become better. What you deem is better for yourself, rather. But you should really know that you're so capable, literally, you're so capable. The wand ready to go, and the Magician with all of the tools. It's not just the wand. It's not just the creative energy. It's also the thoughts. It's also the material resources that you need, that you might require for what you're trying to create. It's also your emotions and being emotionally tuned in and intuitive. So we just want to drop a little of and forgive me, but any immaturity in relation to that. Don't worry about what people think of you. Just worry about you, because you're blocking yourself a little bit there. All right, so we're going to go over for Scorpio and pull an oracle card. Boop, boop, boop. Love, like you're the one that this matters. So like stop being distracted by like the outside realm. Like you have as much impact on that as it has on you. So don't feel comparison, don't compare, don't judge, don't make a list, don't keep checks and balances. Just go and create and really step into your power from this place of love, you know? Scorpio's like, no. All right, let's move over to what comes after Scorpio. Sag. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, because once in a while I trip it up, but let's drag me. I love it. Okay, we're going to go over to Sagittarius. Okay. Pulling 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. All right, Sag. Oof. Lovers in reverse. This could be a disconnect in your own internal energies, your own masculine and feminine energies. There might be out of balance in some way. Or it could be an actual kind of like, things are weird with my partner, or love life isn't where I want it to be. I'm feeling more like inner energy, which of course reflects outside and has a lot to do with our outer relationships. Temperance, again, being out of balance. So I think that my intuition might be a little right here for the right people anyway. Can't work for everyone, right? So temperance, returning water to water, balance, harmony. Oh, I have so much. Let me put it here. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Alan. Oh my gosh. I'm so going to mess up your name. I'll call you Allie for now. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Alan. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm messing up names. I'm so bad at pronunciation. Okay. So the balance is out of alignment with you. So this was reversed. With you, there's too much of something. There's either too much masculine, there's too much feminine, there's too much go, go, go and not enough rest, or there's too much intuition and not like looking at the grounded practical stuff either. So it's really asking you here to look at both inside yourself and know that that will always be reflected in your external circumstances, but there's some balance that we need to do. And here we have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse as well. So it's out of harmony. Again, like harmony, I can create anything. Look at me go. Look at me juggle. But in reverse, it's like I'm not balancing things. I'm not balanced. So your cards, Sagittarius, are all about balance, all about balance. So what can you do to become in balance, in alignment? Let's pull an oracle card and see if anything comes. You're always the one who knows best. You know yourself best. You know what's going on in your life best. But here I would suggest doing some intentional work to harmonize your inner balance. If you know you've been go, spinning your wheels, kind of aggressive, super analytical, super logical, take a break, relax, take a bath. Do some journaling, do some introspection, just stop, and receive, allow yourself to receive instead of so external. And then if you're in the stage of like, you're just kind of in that more feminine zone energetically, more, again, too leaning into the intuition, because it's totally possible, Now do some action. Now ground that and do something with it. All right. So let's pull an oracle card for Sag. Okay. Time. All right. So this either means it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to be a little work. It's going to be a few weeks. It's going to be 21 days of working on yourself in this way, but it's so going to pay off. It's so going to make you feel so whole. Trying to think what I can suggest like quickly because I'm trying to move through. For those of you in the Patreon community, we've done ones on balance, and it was a video specifically on protection, but I talked about how I balance my energy. But essentially, for those of you who aren't over there, you can connect with the fact that you are spirit. Let's call it cosmic father and a cosmically masculine energy. I'm not trying to say it's only that, but let's just use it as that way for now. And then also connect with yourself as a child of Gaia, of earth, of matter, of mother matter, and know that you are both of these things. You are matter, you are spirit, and work on that somehow in yourself to balance and harmonize both of those energies within you, as an example, but do what feels right. I'm just trying to keep it going here. All right. All right, Sag, Capricorn, Cappies. Ooh, okay, didn't really fly, so we'll let it stay. We are in Capricorn now. All right. Capricorn, 1, 2, 3. So Capricorn, again, sun, moon, rising. All right. So we have the 8 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you've also either just come out of, or you're just really starting to really see clearly what's been going wrong, like what's been going wrong with my relationship, or what's been going wrong with how my communication is working with other people, or you're like coming to terms and reflecting on what that is and why you've been kind of stuck and just kind of like bumping around or like walking on eggshells, I want to say, with another person or with a group of people or with your presence in general. You maybe have felt on eggshells and it's kind of clearing, but you're starting to like get it. King of Wands. Look at his face. He's like, you're working on something. You have a very some major, maybe it's like gearing up for your birthday for Capricorn season, but you're creating something really big or really that you're taking really seriously. It seems like there's some major creative thing coming. I just want to have a look at it's something you've thought about before, Thank you, Christine. Thank you so much. It's something you've been thinking about for a while. Like this is like something mature, like matured in you. And you can't really get there if you're still on eggshells in some way, or you feel like wishy-washy about yourself or like your capabilities, or someone said some shit to you and it got in your head and now you're like bumping around, like confused over like, no. You're the creator. You're powerful. We know that about you. All right. And then we have 10 of Cups. So completion. But how do you feel about this completion? How are you feeling about knowing what that was and knowing how powerful you are and that you can create anything? You're the ruler of creating things and getting them done. But how do you feel when things are complete? Do you sulk? Do you feel like like something is gone now? So you're getting a bit of like messages that are all over the place. Like other people have had like a kind of story. Yours is like just points. Like it's just like bullet points, which is kind of Capricorn, I guess. But like you've been on eggshells. Someone got in your head and it like made you doubt yourself. And then you're like watching where you step. But you are like, you're dominant, like, and you can come off really intensely and intensely get stuff done. But how are you feeling about what you've completed, or how are you feeling about like the end? If the fruition is coming and you can see it, are you getting sad now? Like the way people get sad when they finish a series, like when they finish binging something on Netflix and it's like, oh, it's over. Or when you finish a book and it's like kind of sad and like you don't want to finish the book for some reason, So let's look for some guidance because you guys are a little all over the place, Cappies. Cappies. Okay. You should know too, like there's always the next mountain for you to climb. So like you don't have to feel bad when or like, whoo, like lull, kind of like, that was fun. That was fun building all that. It felt so good. Like it's not here right now. There's always another one. You guys have another mountain every time. You get to that mountain, you're like, oh, damn, that mountain's bigger. I'm going to get to that mountain. All right. So what's your oracle card here? Serenity. Oh, there's like a sweetness to it, isn't there? Oh, it just looks like enjoying, letting yourself cry, letting yourself like really eat up the experience that you created and like process it and know like it's going to serve you in the next thing that you do too. You know? All right. I'm sorry Cappy's yours wasn't like super clear, but it's just what came up, you know? Enjoy it. Enjoy all of it. Kick that shit out of your head. Whatever that person said to you or whatever you like doubted yourself. Yeah. Reflect. Take, if there is something to grow from there, of course, utilize that. Make it something you master. But also, like, don't let other people's things get in your head. It's like someone got in your head. Let's clear that out. Let's step into our full power and being like, oh, here's the reminder. I create my own reality. I create everything. My mental field is a place that I govern, and this is not a mental card necessarily, but I'm in control of what I'm creating based on my focus. And if I'm focused with some like shitty thing someone said to me, am I going to step into this? And know too, just for when the time comes, that completion is a great thing. It means it's ready to clear the plate, let it go, and start building something else or set up on a new adventure. All right. Okay, so now we're in Aquarius. Okay, cutting the deck, Aquarius, 1, 2, 3. All right, Aquarius, you need to like go across the way and connect with Leo. You need to tap into your strength. So strength, the card, this woman with this killer freaking hair is like holding up a shiny mirrored kind of material to show you that you're a freaking king, man. You got it. You have this strength within you. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you so much. You have this strength within you. Like, what are you doubting yourself for? Why are you wishy-washy right now, Aquarius? You know? Tap into like Leo energy a little bit with that. Tap into the sun. Like, get a little sun. Crawl out from under the rock. Oh, and how perfect. Judgment is the next card. Get a little sun. Be reborn. That's so funny, right? Oh, the killer hair is here too. So you're not feeling like you're as powerful as you are. You're not feeling you're as capable as you are, potentially. Don't let me put words in your mouth if this doesn't resonate. But for those of you who it does, but step in, get out, put yourself out there. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Alan from Atlanta. Thank you, Alan. It's time to be reborn. If you can just see yourself as strong and capable and fully functioning, fully functioning in the best way for you and what fits you, you will be reborn. You will be raising from the dead. Like, that's literally what it feels like. And then, oh my God, so funny. It's Scorpio, like a Scorpio energy here, but the King of Cups, the Prince of Cups here. Very Scorpio energy, very mysterious, very like, see his face. He's like, hey, like he's hard to read too. He's another hard to read one. So Aquarius, you guys are hard to read as well. For the most part, you're spacey, you're out there. But this is telling you, Aquarius, that like you have some occultish powers or some mystic powers, we could say. It's like a reminder, like, is there a school? Is there a book? Is there something of the more occult sciences? And I don't mean spooky stuff. I mean like astrology, numerology, body language, mentalism. Is there something in those realms that will help you feel more empowered? It kind of feels like you're going back to Hogwarts or something. Sorry to be kind of like nerdy there, but it's like going back to school and remembering like you have something of that realm could be very empowering for some of you right now in your rebirth process or realizing how strong you are. All right. And let's see what your oracle card is. Aquarius. Okay. Aquarius. surrender. My son loves these cards. If you see my Instagram stories ever. So surrender. It's like give in to yourself. Like I feel like some of the Aquarians are afraid to tap into their own power and their own strength because that means they're going to have to do more. That means they're going to be more responsible for stuff. But like, listen, like all the things you want are better served by you surrendering to your own power, to being able to tap into things that were once a mystery to you, some kind of like whatever was a mystery is something that can be quite empowering. And of course, Aquarius, like you might be a mystery to yourself sometimes. So the surrender, I feel like it's just like knowing like that's okay and like go with the flow there. Follow what your passions are. So if any of you are interested, any Aquarians who resonate, who feel like they don't feel as strong as they could be, and they want to kind of rise from the dead or have this rebirth, it's okay to know like there might be something that was mysterious to you, but follow what your interest is. Don't try to force it. If you're like, oh, INNATE said astrology, I'll just go and do that. Like if you have no desire to learn astrology, then don't do that. There's other stuff, even like horticulture, or like I've been getting into plants like so much. Even that teaches you a lot about yourself. So it's kind of like the teaching and the more old school way of tapping into and learning something about yourself. I hope that makes sense. All right, and we're at the end. We're at Pisces now. We did it. And we did it in almost an hour. Just saying, we did it in almost an hour. Thank you guys so much for being here and showing up. Whoa, okay. I'm going to leave that one there. I'm just going to put that over the end because we'll see. But that one really popped out. So you know what? I'll put that at the first because, hey, and I'll pull two more. All right. And Pisces, 1, 2. Here we go. And this is the one that popped out. Ace of Swords. Kind of rare for Pisces, right? To be so focused. But some of you Pisceans are feeling kind of focused or feeling like something just got way sharper for you. Like something just like really, really opened up for you where you're like, oh my God, like I get it, you know? All right. The Hanged Man. Very Piscean, I would say. You know, I don't know actually what this card is astrologically tied to, but I see it as like relaxing, trusting yourself. Thank you, Chris. Thank you so much. Oh, you're so sweet. Keep it up. I'm trying. I'm like, but doing things your way and like taking time out for you. But like clarity wise, like, oof, you are sharp right now. You have a sharp clarity. Maybe it's more in that relaxed state. Maybe it's more in the meditative state. You find yourself having these like clarities. I would say write it down. And then we have the King of Pentacles. Because you have an idea or you have like a focus that you're able to tap into. Something's coming up and processing through your rest, through your meditation, through your ability to let go and like create space and not like hold things so tightly. And it's leading to this kind of like material mastery or even falling into like a friendship or a group or some kind of community even that really supports you. You know, I always joke with Pisces, and I hope this is taken the right way, but sometimes Pisces have goals that are like, I just want to work on myself. Like, this is what I want to do with my life. I want to read. What do you want to do for work? I want to read. I want to take naps when I need to. I want to like, and it's very of the self. It might be like devotional, like I don't know, like I almost want to say like an ashram or something like that, and just kind of like just being in it. And it's okay to manifest or ask for that support. So maybe through like this clarity and this kind of like ease and just like tapping into like, yeah, this is me. I want to be easy. Like I want things to be easy. And you'll see that some kind of I'm almost said wealth, but some kind of prosperity, some kind of resources are there for you. Like it's at the table. So allow it, yes, like create the space for it. Let it be. Don't get me wrong. We have to get up and go to work when we have to go to work and stuff, but it's okay to allow that sharp focus and that peace within you to draw in what you need to create on the physical realm, the resources, the, what would we call that? The grant. Like I want to do this work and I want to write this book and I want to share this, but I need to do it in my own way. I can't rush it. Maybe I can get a grant for this, or some kind of fundraiser or something like something like that for you guys. I'm not sure exactly what it is. Okay. And then we're going to do the Oracle card for Pisces. And I'm going to check the time. It is 1:18 where I am. Okay, Pisces Oracle guidance. Okay. Discover. Yeah. So let me just go back and pull these back out. In the process of relaxation, of going within, of meditating, of tuning, like fine tuning and sharpening the mental blade of like what you're able to manifest, let's say, because the inner place is an amazing part of manifestation. It's not all of it, but it is like a huge part of it. And I'm trying to remind people that it's not all about vision. It's not all about vision. It's also all the other senses. So you can tap into just feeling. Like, I don't know exactly what I want. I don't know exactly what it looks like, but I know this is how I want to feel. And this is how I want to just be and be like more of myself. Like, let me manifest from that point. So you're able to focus on this right now, Pisces, like big time, and welcome in the support that you're looking for to get your work done. And there's some kind of discovery that you're going to find, again, like in that mental realm, in the dream state, in the, the meditative state, the relaxed state. Though, remember, not all of you are going to be like hyper meditators. Going for a run for some of you, or surfing, or driving, or cooking, or gardening is meditative. You're focused on something simple and physical and like of the body, I want to say busy work, but like practical kind of busy work, like your dishes or repotting a plant or whatever. And it can help you to kind of like get in that zone too. So I don't want to make it sound like, okay, those of you Pisces who don't like to meditate, you have to, like it can come from other ways. So we'll just leave it at that and know that there's something really beautiful to discover. All right. Well, I hope that you guys like this. Yes, Bridget, active meditation. That's a good way to say it. Like doing, like walking, anything. All right. So I have about 10 more minutes and then I have to get going. Have an appointment soon and all that stuff. Whoa, almost lost my cards. If there's anything else, if you guys have any questions, I have just like 10 minutes. I'm putting my cards away though. I'm not going to pull any more cards right now because I might just be here forever doing that. Yes, you'll totally be able to watch the playback as soon as it processes. It shouldn't take more than like 10 minutes or so usually. All right. My next video, like I said, I'm going to work on it tonight. It's very different than what I've done before, like as in different room, like I said, different setup. And it's going to take a little more thought for me where like, there's some things you can kind of just get into and go. And there's other things that like, you're like, okay, wait, is this going to work? Let me try this. So cross your fingers, to see that this goes well, because I think it'd be really nice to do. So I hope it comes out the way I want it to come out. I'll just say it like that. All right. Thank you. It's nice to be back in action. Best card deck for beginners. I would say just like the standard Rider, the regular tarot deck is probably the best one for beginners. And in alignment with that, you might want to pick up books on symbolism, specifically like the planets, like what the symbol of the planet is, and then what the planets represent. Even just that could be very helpful, as well as like the zodiac signs, because you'll see those signs and symbols in the cards, and it will help you to like discern things and just start to like make connections and stuff. Bamba's doing good, Olivia. Thank you. He loves sleeping on like the tile in the bathroom floor. So he's over there right now, just chilling. He's good. He's a little allergy right now, but he's okay. All right. I don't really do readings for people very often. Honestly, like right now, my work is so much, and I'm still trying to keep space open for like the things that I want to create. So essentially, I do pull cards for people when I'm in sessions with them, but I'm not doing sessions at the moment. I do have some friends who do readings though, for sure. So I could point anyone in the direction. Angela Mary Magic is a big one that I love, and I really love her readings. Same with High Priestess. And she does little like one card readings over on Instagram. I might do these more. I have more of a capacity to stream now, if you haven't noticed. So I don't know, like I would love feedback, like I would love to hear like maybe this is like a better way to do some kind of like group offering to people, and show a little more, be there a little more, show up a little more is what I meant. Because I love doing readings. Yes, I definitely have videos on karma for sure. I'm just trying to think. I don't know the names of them, but usually if you type like INNATE karma, you'll find whatever I've like created. Bomba's a Pomeranian. He's a blue merle Pomeranian. He's super cute, like ridiculous. I can't get over that. Like I get to spend my days with this like funny little creature. I love the live streams too. It's honestly one of the things I always wanted to get into, and it just didn't happen because my living situation wasn't that easy. But now you can see I have a bedroom that's like cute. Yeah, there's my bed. Some plants. I'm still decorating, but in general, I have more of like a space for it before, where like I really didn't have it set up very well last time, and like that throws me off. I'm an aesthetics person. My favorite part about what I do is honestly just connecting with people. Like I love the conversations. I love nerding out with people with like healing arts topics. Like I love that. But most importantly, it's like connecting with people who are really trying to like better themselves in some way. I'm no perfect person. I don't have all the answers. I feel like I can be supportive and be a friend and have words of advice or like provide different perspectives. But I'm very much like a free will person. Like you do what you want to do. I honor that. But I love connecting with people who are like ready to do the work. Like it's such a beautiful thing. You can check out your natal chart to find out your sun, moon, and rising. It's really easy. You could just fill it out online. You need to know where you were born, the time of day, so if you don't know that kind of stuff, your birth certificate should have it on there. And you'll be able to pull it up. Also, another app that I absolutely love, no affiliation, is called Time Passages. It's like the best app for astrology, and it will show you your chart and stuff. They're wonderful, really easy. My sun sign is Cancer. I'm an Aries moon and a Virgo rising. All right. Yes, I am a healing arts teacher. I do teach remotely. Everything that I ever offer will always be in my shop. So if something's not in my shop, it just means I'm not offering it at this time. I do switch things up depending on, how much time I have or what's going on, if I'm traveling that month. I'm actually teaching classes in the Santa Ana area of California in October, in real life, like in person. I'm going to be there for 3 days teaching Reiki 1, 2, and 3 with an add-on of like different healing modalities as well to kind of expand upon it. Again, everything can be found on my website. How do you feel? How do you feel the vibes of a crowd of people from behind screens? I don't know. You just tune in. You just choose to tune in. So if you're trying to tune into the collective, or if I'm trying to tune into the purpose, I just set an intention on that's who I'm trying to connect with. Energy work is like it's very expansive, don't get me wrong, but the foundation of it is so simple. We like forget that we can do it. So that's one of the things that I try to work on most with people in my classes is like the empowerment of connecting in these ways that are like practical. Like they're out there, like don't get me wrong, but like we can ground it and keep it practical and remember that there's actually like a very simplistic way of doing things most of the time. No, I'm in Florida. I'm a thriving Florida woman right now. I just moved to Florida in technically August, like mid-August, August 15th, technically. But I've been here a little longer as we were like house hunting, staying with family, staying in a family's house for a little while. So I'm in South Florida now. 2 thumbs up. Awesome. All right. Are you able to know if you are a moon or sun sign if you don't know your exact time of birth? You should be able to know. You might not be able to know your rising sign, but you should be able to at least find out your moon and your sun. So yeah. Oh yeah, right. Alchemy of Life. I didn't know your real name. And she was like live streaming on the beach and she was like, oh, it's so-and-so. And I was like, I don't know. The name's not ringing a bell. And then I saw Alchemy of Life and I was like, oh yeah, I follow him. He's got he's got, I'm not sure what you choose, you know, but a cool channel as well that I was really enjoying the other day. All right. I think how am I adapting to Florida? I freaking love it. There's like, you can't see. Well, yeah, you can. There's a freaking palm tree out my freaking window. Like, I love it here. I love the lizards. I love the humidity. I love the weirdness. I'm a Jersey girl. Like, I grew up, if you know the show, The Jersey Shore, like, that's where I grew up. Like, I was right across the bridge in a town called Island Heights. It's like this cute little town. Amazing place to grow up for sure. Like as a kid, riding your bike, it's a great town. And just across the bridge is the Jersey Shore, is the seaside and all of that. So I always like things a little beachy, a little salty, if you will, a little salt of the earth. And Florida has that going on for me anyway, where I live right now. I can't speak for all of it, but I really, really love it. It's about 1:30 here. All right. Let's see. All right. Okay, I know you're a guy. Alchemy. All right. Well, he's got a good channel, Alchemy of Life. You should check it out. All right. I'm going to get going. All right. I wish you guys a beautiful weekend, a amazing time to do whatever you want. Hopefully, not all of you have to work, but those of you who do have to work, I hope you enjoy and I hope you get what you need out of this weekend and just have like a really beautiful day. Thank you so much for those of you who like sent little things like, ooh, thank you. I was not expecting that. I really appreciate it. You can always find me in the Patreon community as well. If you don't know about Patreon, I'm actually going to make a video about it just to like explain. And that way, when I talk about it in videos, I won't have to talk a bunch about it. I'll just be like, here's a video in case you want to check it out. Because it is a little confusing, you know? So we're over there. We do live streams once a month as well for like a Reiki circle, Reiki share, like full moon, new moon, perhaps, and other offerings as well. So if you want to check that out, that's there. I find it so helpful and supportive for me personally, but I hope that everyone else finds it that way as well. I really try to provide, you know, and yeah, I wish you so much love. All right. I'm going to stop because I have a really bad habit of rambling on at goodbyes, but you know, have a beautiful weekend. Okay. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Bye.